incredible, man. Now, your opponent, Anthony Ivy, he has one fight with the promotion. You probably looked at his tape. You probably looked at his debut, but it doesn't really tell you much about him, because if you go back and look at him on the regional scene, he's a totally different fighter. So what is your breakdown of his skill set?
Yeah, actually, I don't watch much film. Actually, I don't really watch film at all. But I happened to see his debut fight because I was watching the card. But I actually went for the other guy who won, just because I knew who the guy was. I didn't know who Ivy was. But yeah, like you said, it doesn't show anything. I take that fight. It's just throw it to the side. Throw it in the trash. It's nothing. It means nothing. Slip a banana peel. That's how I say it. It means nothing to me. It means nothing for this fight. Everything that means something is that he got signed by the UFC, which is a big deal. He's a skilled fighter. Obviously he has a lot of talents and has won a lot of fights and did great on the regional scene. That's why he got signed. So, they saw something in him as being a prospect. So like I said, I don't watch much film, but my team does. And my team tells me, and, what I need to look for, what I need to work on, and they, my teammates, when I'm going with them, they try to mimic things he likes to do and stuff like that. But really for me, the focus is, especially for this camp, was being out so long. I need to get back to me. Like, I need to be me. I don't need to, focus on, I gotta, wait, this hook is coming and gotta time it right, whatever. No, I just need to focus on being me 100% and just do everything that I'm good at. Obviously prepare for the areas that he's good at too, but just sharpen everything and be ready to go after your layoff. Man, I've gone through everything. I've sharpened everything. I'm just ready to go. He's a great fighter, and nothing but respect for him. But I'm ready to go, and I'm going to be bringing a lot of damage.
Do you look at this fight coming up as an opportunity to reestablish yourself in the division?
Absolutely. I think there's some great people in the division making a lot of noise, and it's been a while since I've been in there. So I look to reestablish and show everybody, maybe some of the new fans, definitely the old fans, that Bam Bam's back and I'm ready to make some noise. And, people who, maybe other fighters who may think like, this is a top opponent or anything like that, whatever. Man, he's in the UFC. Everybody's tough. I'm going to go in there, look to finish him and make a statement, and be right back in the mix to fight these top guys.
A much bigger name in Bryan Barberena. When you saw that on the contract, when your manager or whoever deals with the UFC told you his name, what was your initial thoughts?
The fact that he has a big name, and I feel like this is going to be more my debut fight than my last one. This time I actually can go out there and prove myself that I am worthy to be in the UFC, that I am that high-level caliber fighter. I can actually go show my ass off as best as I possibly can instead of just cutting the weight and just trying my best. This time we actually had a camp and everything else. So, when he said his name, it's like, no, I can't just back off because, he has a good name and everything else. And, he's been in the UFC for 2-3 years. I can't do that. We're all here to fight. And I have to show the UFC that I'm ready for anything. I will take anything that comes right in front of me. I will take the fight. It's like, let's go, let's do it. So that's all to it, man.
Without getting into too much detail, where do you feel like you excel, heading into this fight against Bryan Barberena?
That's a good one. I think I'm 100% in the later rounds that because usually when he's fighting, he gets gassed out in the later rounds. Everybody knows that. I think he knows that as well. But he gasses out in the later rounds, and I think that's where we're gonna overbeat him at.
So how do you see your first UFC win playing out?
Oh man, multiple ways, dude. It's either knocking this dude out, submitting him any way. I have to go finish this guy. I have to. There's no doubt about it, man. So that's how the way he plays. But I'm not, like I said before, man. We're not dumb to the game. We know this guy's tough. We know this guy's really hard to be finished or to be knocked out, to be submitted as far as his previous fights. But that's what we're fighting for. We're always going out there just to prove people wrong, or just go out there and strive and just to prove the other fighter wrong, like what we can really do. So, yeah.